Hey guys, this is Assistant Professor Kailesh Muralidhar Jaitwal. Welcome you all in this lecture of Cost and Management Accounting for BCCA for SEM 5. Okay, so we are in the last stage of Unit 1. There are some topics which we will going to we will going to cover in detail in notes, and if you have any doubt you can clear it by sending me messages, and after you can give your doubts to me in groups or in any way as you can. Okay, so please provide your doubts. I can clear that. So I will be taking the doubt clearing session for Unit 1 after finishing this. So we are on the last stage of Unit 1. Hence, for this unit, we want to conclude this unit by last concept of this unit. That all is about role of cost and management accountants, and what is the profession of cost and management accountants. Okay. So this is again the introductory unit. Hence, we are getting very basic things to get the huge topics, to grab the huge topics. So friends, here we start our concept of cost accountant. But before going to that, I want to explain you this concept with a very easy and very quick example which you can get very easily, and that is samosa. Cost, we know what is cost. Cost means cost. Again, I am repeating, what is cost. Cost is what you incurred, what you have incurred, all expenses which you have incurred over through the process of making particular product. That one is known as cost. So what cost and management accounting can take place here? How can it take place? So let us have example for cost and management cost accountant. So what cost accountant can do? Let's have a very example of samosa. You all know what is samosa. So let us assume you are cost accountant and you are making your company, let's say your company, very small company you have opened with a thela. By hawking, as like hawkers and peddlers, you have just initiated a samosa business. Okay, so how, before producing that samosa, how can you calculate its cost? Let us understand your cost and accounting profession by taking example of samosa. You will need all your capital, that includes thela, all types of furniture, all types of vehicle which you will be needing throughout your business. And here we are here to get cost of samosa. Hence we will be specifically dealing in samosa, and we will particularly calculate the cost of samosa only. So how can we calculate cost of samosa? Take it very easily. Take it very easy, very easy. Don't get confused with huge concepts. Just go with the meaning of cost. Cost means listing out all expenses which you have incurred in the process of manufacturing a particular product. Let us have an example of samosa in this concept. We will incur cost because of this samosa. To make this samosa, what you will need? You will need potato, maida, edible oil, utensils, vegetables and spice to make samosa very tasty. To get a better quality of samosa, we will definitely need at least these things, and many of the other which are very small expenses. We are taking just broad expenses here only, and there are other expenses also, but we are considering for this example only these expenses. So we have calculated how we can calculate the cost of samosa. Let's say we have taken example of samosa, but in case, what if you want to calculate uh, cost of samosa for one samosa only? So let us understand how you can calculate cost of samosa. You got potato rupees for 1 kg only. For 1 kg, let's say 40 rupees. Maida 1 kg for, let's say, again it's about 45. Okay, 45 rupees. Edible oil 1 kg, 100 rupees. This figures is might not be necessarily the factual one, but near about I am taking figures. Utensils is, again, utensils means in which that not means in which you will be frying samosas, you will be making samosas in utensils. That will all about the capital, but we are considering here only the expenses. So here utensils means here the the bowl which you have been giving to particular person to serve them, kind of disposal kind of utensils, not the hard one, these paper ones. Let's say, let's write here not utensils but disposals. Can we take the disposal as a cost of samosa? No, not now. That we will be taking after all calculations. Vegetables you have bought for rupees 50, let's say rupees 100, and spices rupees 50. So we will calculate on cost. Okay, let us forget this one. This can make confusion in your mind. Let us calculate this cost. 40, 45, 100, 100, 5, 4, 4, 8, 5, 13, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 5. 100, 100, 150, 5, 5, 4, 8, 5, 13, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 5. This is total cost of samosa, total cost of samosas, right? We have produced from this material, let's say, we have produced let's say how much, 50 samosas, let's say 70 samosas. Okay, 70 samosas we have produced from this amount. Okay, in rupees 335 we have produced 70 samosas. So let us calculate cost of one samosa. So we will divide 335 divided by 70. Let us calculate it. Take calculator. 335 divided by 70. That means you will going to get rupees. You will incur cost 4.7 rupees for one samosa. This is how you have calculated cost of samosa. and congratulations, you are now cost accountant for samosa, because you have calculated cost for samosa. That is how you have become the cost accountant of samosa, right? Take it very easily. We will be getting these types of example again and again as we will move forward with our lectures. Okay, so one samosa will be for rupees, let's take it as a round figure, rupees 5. This will be your cost, right? This is all about samosas example, right? To what if we understand it very seriously, and if we go through the books to get the role of cost accountant, see what we have did what we have done is here is we have calculated cost, and by taking this example only we will going to study roles of cost accountant. So let us understand the roles of cost and management cost accountant, sorry, again and again I'm saying role of cost accountant. The first rule of cost accountant is collect production data. What before starting samosa's shop, what we have did, collected all data to produce samosa, right? What we have done here is we have collected cost for production, right? Understood? Cost and accountant collect production data to simplify the process of production, to incur all expenses in simplified manner, right? Coming to the second rule of cost accountant, that person who the cost accountant, what cost accountant does, he or she maintains and maintain data, cost accounting data for firm. He he has power to calculate cost for particular product and maintain inventory. Inventory means the thing which you will require to produce samosa. This is your production inventory and this is your final goods inventory. And how that can be managed? That can be managed only by cost accountant. And on the other hand, not only manage or maintain, and this is also about controlling the cost. If let us have example, same example, if we have reduced cost of this component and we got rupees 250 here, total cost of all samosas is 250 here, then what we will going to do is we will reduce down all cost for particular samosa. That means cost of particular samosa will reduced from rupees 5. This is the role of cost accountant. Moving to the next role of cost accountant is evaluate production cost. I think there will not be any essence of giving any example here, because we have already taken here. What we have did, we have calculated and evaluated the cost of production for particular samosa. This is simple example. If you will emphasize on other products exact like this bottle, you can calculate cost for particular mobile, for duster, for marker, or for watch. n number of things are there you can calculate by yourself, and you can give more emphasis on calculating cost to get more enthusiasm in this subject. Let us move to the other role. What cost accountant do? He forecast means to analyze present conditions and past condition and foresee the upcoming situation for particular business. Example, we are selling samosa at rupees 5 and daily sale of samosa is 100, and what cost accountant will do? That cost accountant will maintain inventory and cost control and evaluate production cost, or and in the same way he can reduce cost by minimizing the wastages. So what he can do? He can reduce down the cost of samosa. If we are selling samosa at rupees 5 and selling samosa, let's say 100 samosas on particular day, it is on daily basis. If we will reduce cost of samosa, our demand of samosa will increase. That means we will able to produce more samosa to fulfill demand of consumers. That means here we will able to boost our turnover. That is how cost accountant is too much important for any business, any manufacturing business, right? That cost accountant will forecast, prepare and implement budget also. Budget means the calculation of income and expenses, and what will be, what is he will not calculate what is. Obviously he will calculate what is, and he what the role of cost accountant is, he also will prepare, forecast and implement production budget. Not overall budget but production budget. He will calculate production budget for particular span of time. Fifth, cost accountant give decision by analyzing previous year data. That means he will analyze past. And will provide suggestions for future actions by analyzing past and present. He is analyzing past to give suggestion the future situation. This cost and accountant role is to give better decisions, to prepare being prepared for futures, because there is lots of competitor in our market. Samosa is very common. That means there is cutthroat competition. That means cost and accountant should be very cautious to make the business the going concern. Going concern means that business should be in long term, should survive in long term. Sixth, that person study, review and reconcile variance. Variance means changes. Changes means, if you are thinking that we have calculated here rupees 5 will be our cost per samosa, but what if we have incurred expenses more than this amount, and what if this rupees 5 becomes 7 or 8? That means our calculations and our estimations and the current situation is not matching. That cost accountant, their cost accountant, what cost accountant will do here is, cost and accountant find variance between standard means which we have set, which we have calculated previously. That means that one is standard, and that we have put, we have set standards, and the estimation. Variance helps you to find find changes in standard estimation and actual actions. If actual actions is not matching with the estimated actions, that means there will be variance. This features can be added in cost accounting only because of cost accountant. This is all about a role of cost accountant, right? This is all about cost accounting, and what is, we have seen what is cost accountant, what is the role of cost accountant. Okay, now slowly shift to the place where you can be, right? That means up till you had only the thela of samosa, right? You were producing samosa on thelas, like hawkers and peddlers. But now you have become too much big entity. You are like conglomerate in this business. You are business leader in your region, in particular business, and the business is samosa making. That means you find scope and improved your efficiency to get hikes. You have achieved your goals in your business, and you have made a huge empire, and the name of empire is Samosa Company Limited. You are selling you were selling samosa only in particular region. Now you are selling your samosas to international level. That means you are selling samosas in UK, US, or in whole Europe. You all are enjoying your samosas. Exact like we are enjoying McDonald's, KFCs and all. You have created your own entity. Now you are business owner. You are business owner. You have a huge company, Samosa Company Limited. So you were here, you calculated what? You calculated this cost. You were calculating the financial accounting. All financial work, cost related work is being done by you yourself only. Only you were doing, but you are business owner now. You have thousands of employees. Will you calculate cost now? No, you will not. You will have the specialized team to calculate cost. You will have specialized team to manage your business. That means manage your business. That means here we will find importance of management accounting. That means you will not going to manage your business. Obviously you will manage, but small decisions which is in operational mode, you will not going to take the small decisions. This will be taken by your specialized team, and that team name is cost and management accountants. That means cost accountant will calculate cost, and management accountant will manage your business in proper way. Obviously management accountant is a broad concept because it contains financial accounting and cost accounting as well, because it calculate all ratios, percentage for financial accounting as well and cost accounting as well. It provide the ratios and percentage to manage your business. Only by watching your percentage, only by analyzing the trend of your business, your trend of your turnovers, you will going to analyze your business and try to give proper decisions in your business only by watching that percentage. But who will calculate that percent? The team of cost and management will calculate that business. Particularly here, we have completed cost accounting. Now we are on the path of completion of management accounting. So what management accountant will do, you are, I know this is, my drawing is not good, but you have management accountant team, exact like cost and accountant team. Here you will have team of management accountant. You are owner. You will not fall in what is the who has given money to us. You will not fall in the small portions of expenses. You will not fall in the small creditors and debtors. You will analyze only broad concept, exact like the management accountants. Management accountant will provide you data by which you can get proper info. So what, you are owner, you have company of Samosa Company Limited, and what management accountant playing role in your company, let's see. As we have discussed, management accountant will provide future analysis. By analyzing trend of past and present, he will try to provide you future analysis of business by providing some figures, by providing you some percentages. Okay. And through standard and estimated figures, management accounting try to provide you budgetary control, right? Coming to the second role of management accountant, it help in flow of information. It provide lots of data, lots of purified information to business owner to take particular decision. Management accountant study the cause and effect relationship in particular things. Management accountant will do what he will provide. He will provide information beyond financial accounting. Financial accounting was stick to the monetary concepts only, but here he will provide concepts which is beyond monetary terms. Here we also able to calculate qualitative data, right? Because decisions are qualitative. And sixth point, it provides interpretation to financial report by providing ratios, percentage. That management accountant will provide the analysis of financial statements. Last, by looking this all, it improve your efficiency. If you are getting this type of role, it will improve your efficiency, right? This is all about cost and management accounting, cost and management accountant roles and roles. What were the roles of these two people? Let us have some. I really think that you have been enjoyed this type of explanation. But what will be the qualification of management accountant? First, we will going to discuss that. Lastly, we were discussing what is the qualification of cost and management accountant. That person should be 10 plus 2 pass. That means 10th and 12th. That person should be member of cost and management accountant exam and from ICWA. That means that person should have passed the exam of cost and management accountant from Institute of Cost and Work Accountant, which is of India, which is also known as ICWA. And profession of CMA is include all roles and roles of cost and management accounting, both this. Okay, this is all about today's lecture. Okay, and I think you have enjoyed a lot this lecture. We will be going to take more time this type of example. We will be starting unit 2 in next lecture. Till then, thank you.